What's up, guys? My name is Alan, and welcome to my channel, Alan Architectural. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how we can import AutoCAD files into Revit. It's pretty much going to be a simple video. Every tips and tricks you need to know about importing AutoCAD files into Revit. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Now, to import, I have an AutoCAD file saved on my desktop, which I'll be importing into Revit for the purpose of this video. So it's just on my desktop. I don't want to reduce my AutoCAD, my Revit software for you guys to see my desktop, but I'll be doing that maybe in the course of this video. So I have an AutoCAD file saved on my desktop for the purpose of this video, which I'll be importing here. So I want you guys to follow through with every step and pay very good attention to everything I'll be talking about. Now, to import an AutoCAD file into Revit is very simple. So now the first thing you want to do is you want to move your mouse pointer to this ribbon right here. You have architecture, structure, insert, precast, system, and system, insert, annotate, analyze. Now I want you to pay attention to this insert tab right here. Now this insert tab is pretty much, just click on it. Now when you click on that insert tab, this insert tab is pretty much where we are going to be able to import any other card file into Revit. All right, maybe if you want to insert pictures into the Revit software, we definitely have to go into insert. All right, if you want to insert or import anything into Revit, the best place to go is your insert tab. All right, that is where, as the name implies, that is where we have to go to insert stuff into Revit. So for this video, we are going to be importing an AutoCAD file. Now I want you guys to pay attention to these tabs right here. When you move into this ribbon, we have several tabs right here. You're not going to pay attention to any of that, just two for the purpose of this video. So now you're going to see link card, and then you're going to see import card. All right, I'm going to be explaining and demonstrating these two types over here, how you can work with both of these. Now when you link a card file into Revit, all right, it means that whenever changes is being made in the original AutoCAD file, it means it's going to also apply inside of the Revit software as well. Any changes that is going to be made in the CAD file in AutoCAD is also going to be changed in Revit automatically, because it's going to be linked. All right, so when you link a CAD file, you can equally just link any CAD file, and then after you finish linking that CAD file, we can reload it for it to be able to update itself with the other AutoCAD file. But then when you import a CAD file, all right, when you import a CAD file, it means that any changes or anything you do on that CAD file inside of Revit, it's not going to automatically change in the original. It's not going to change in the original AutoCAD file as well. It's not going to change in that file as well. So when you import a CAD file, it means you are working on it directly in Revit. Any changes that is going to be made in the original AutoCAD file doesn't apply to what is being imported into Revit, not linked, imported, guys. So we are going to demonstrate the two of those things in a moment now. So I'm going to link a CAD file for the purpose of this video. I'm going to start with a link a CAD file. Now I'm not going to save it. So when you click on your link card file, you're going to have this pop-up menu right here. Now when you have this pop-up menu, guys, you just have to go and look for wherever you have that AutoCAD file saved on your machine, on your computer. So I have it on desktop, like I said. I have this AutoCAD file here, this is the DWG file, which I'll be importing into Revit. Now this is where you have to pay very good attention to. Now when you click on it, you make sure you click on that AutoCAD file. When you click on it, we have file name, files of types. We are not going to pay attention to that. Now when you move to colors, all right, you can either choose preserve or invert or black and white. That is with the AutoCAD file I'm importing. You can see in this preview right here, you guys can see in this preview right here that it's a colored, it's going to be very colored. All right, you can see it in this preview right here. Now I can change that to import it as black or black and white, and I can invert this as well, but I'm going to leave that on preserve. All right, it's going to maintain whatever color it has in there. And then with the layers, I'm going to keep it at visible, or I'm going to keep it at all. All right, now the import units is also very important. That is, if you don't know the import, the unit at which this file was drawn or saved in, let's say this file was drawn in inches, all right, and then when I come in here, I'm putting millimeters, it's not going to work, all right. So you can put it on auto detect, so it's going to automatically detect which file or which units it was working in AutoCAD, and it's automatically going to set it up in Revit for you as well, very easy and fast. But I know the units in which that file was worked in. It was worked in millimeters. I can also put it on auto detect to detect itself, but since I know my guilty conscience is going to worry me, so I'm going to put it on millimeters, all right, because it was in millimeters I did that with. All right, now I want you guys to pay attention to this tab right here. This current view only is very important. Now when you select this current view only, all right, you can see we are on level 1. When you look down on the background in Revit, you're going to see that we are on the level 1 view. So when you select current view only, it means that this file is going to be imported only, is going to be linked only into the level 1 view. It's not going to view, it's not going to be shown in your level 2 as well. When I uncheck this and I import this file into Revit, you are going to notice when we go into the level 2 view, the level 2 view is also going to be shown there. All right, it's going to be like an underlay which is going to be shown in the level 2 view. So I'm going to keep it at current view only. All right, I'm going to keep it at current view only, and then the positioning, I want it at, you can keep it at center to center or origin to eternal origin. Let's keep it at origin to eternal origin as well. Now I'm going to import that file in there. Beautiful. So now we have this our file imported into Revit. All right, we have it linked, it's linked into Revit. All right, so we have our file linked in there. We have our file linked in here. So our file is linked in here now. So now don't forget, we linked this file into Revit. So like I said, when any changes that is going to be made in the original file in AutoCAD, it's also going to automatically change in here. So let's say changes are being made in this file in AutoCAD. I'm just going to have to go into my manage links and then move to my card formats, and then I just click on it and then I reload. All right, then any change that is being made is going to automatically be made in this AutoCAD file as well, which is linked very fast and easy. Now let's move into the 3D view to have a look at something. Now you can notice we don't have anything to show in 3D view. Why? Because in AutoCAD is going to be a two-dimensional drawing. All right, it's a two-dimensional import. It's not a model we imported in there, so we don't have anything in our 3D view, but I'm going to show you guys something. All right, it's not visible in our 3D view. So let's go back into our level 1. Let's delete it. Now when you import a file, you're going to notice it is pinned. All right, you can unpin it, and then when you unpin it, you can delete it. All right, so now I'm going to import a file into Revit. So the first time we link the file, so I'm going to import it this time so you guys can see and learn from it. So now we are going to import the same file we did. We are importing it into Revit. Now I'm going to, you guys have noticed when you check the current view only, it's only going to appear in that view. Now I said when you uncheck it, it's also going to show in level 2 as well. So let's uncheck it and let's see what's going to happen. We are going to leave all these commands at exactly where they are, and then we are going to import that file into Revit. So now it's imported into Revit. We have it in here. Now let's move into the 3D view. When you move into the 3D view, you're going to notice we have the floor plan showing in our 3D view. Now this only happens when you uncheck the current view only. This only happens when you uncheck the current view only. I don't know why. So you would have the plan there. You notice it's not in a 3D view. It's just the floor plan we have showing in a 3D view. All right, so this is how pretty much we import AutoCAD files into Revit. These are typically the tricks and the tips you need to know about importing files into Revit. Now I'm going to show you guys one more thing as well. One more thing you can do. So we can either link a card or we can import a card. I hope you guys understand the two by now. With the link card, it means that we are linking the card into the software, so any changes that is going to be made is also going to apply here the moment I go into my manage links and then I reload it for it to update itself in my software, where with the import, any changes that is made there, it's not going to be affecting anything in my Revit software as well. Now, this is one more thing I want you guys to know. I'm going to reduce my Revit software. So this is the AutoCAD file in here. Now there's one, if you want some, I've seen someone import an AutoCAD file into Revit, and this was pretty much how he did it for me to see. So now you're just going to just hold down this. You can just hold down this AutoCAD file and just drag and drop it in the software, and then there we go. It's imported in our software. Very easy, but I wouldn't advise anyone to probably do this drag and drop into the software. I would just not advise anyone. I would advise that you always link your card file, always link your card file into Revit, or import it if you want. So this is everything you need to know about importing AutoCAD files, DWG files into Revit. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment in the comment section as well. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.